try to make it.
Don't want to talk to him? You're live. Yeah. You're just waiting.
So 3 went down. 21-point game. Yeah, you got cameras going up that way.
Go back and take a look, and you're going to see as he comes off the ball, he turns his head before he's at the top of the route. And so it doesn't threaten the linebacker. He's just sitting there waiting for the ball to be thrown, and he's not able to work back.
That lens was not good there.
But an excellent job by D. Winters, just breaking on it, and then you got to catch the football and execute the finish.
Hey, we went down. We had some battery issues. Went down, came back up, and we're 48-27.
Tyler Goodson in the backfield. And Boston Goodson running the ball.
There's John.
3.5 to go, Leonard.
We're sorry we had some technical difficulties. We went down. So
Daniel Jones.
Riley Leonard's in now.
He was an actual runner-up at Notre Dame last season. Had a great year with the Irish.
We're rooting for Riley too. We love Riley Leonard.
His Fairhope native and his
Notre Dame
mentor of sorts, Philip Rivers, comes in and takes over for the Colts. I think it's the right thing to bring in Philip. He certainly did his part, I feel like. But Riley Leonard now, he'll get his chance to play these next 2 weeks. I'm going here on the ground. Why did we pull Philip Rivers back out?
It's been a slow
losing tonight. But Leonard will get an opportunity to kind of get a head start on next year and get some experience under his belt. We also obviously have Anthony Richardson, who was the number 4 pick in the first round back in 2023. A freak accident back at the end of October. He had surgery on his right eye, a fractured elbow bone. He was stretching the band and snapped. Came back, hit him in the eyes. It was a scary scene. And he is just now getting back to practice. So now ready to go. Here's the toss. Wilson nothing. On 3rd down and 1. And that will take us to a 2-minute warning with the 49ers.
He's got 235 yards passing. But they're down 4-1 now. They come back in this game.
Well, we've enjoyed this ride up to this moment, and we're still enjoying it. But what do you think? What do you think's going to happen with? What do you think? You think next week? What's going to happen?
I mean, statistically, for the Colts to get in, I think it's going to be really tough. I'm not sure. Leonard's playing tonight. They may still. Coach Rivers up there. He may start. He don't know. I would personally probably put Leonard back in if he's healthy and let him play. Get him ready for next year. I tell him what's going to do. He's up there. Tony, what's your I would start with that.
I just wondered, yeah.
I mean, it's a great story. Rivers is out there. Maybe you start Rivers in the first half or something. You got this. Now that the playoffs are probably not in the playoffs, I think you got to let Leonard.
It's kind of tough to watch. And as competitive as Coach Rivers is, I mean, this is.
He'll want to be in there. He'll want to be and he'll practice, all week like he will be. But in the end, they'll want to evaluate him. And I think Rivers on the sideline helping him the next 2 weeks is a very big benefit to the Colts as well. Yeah, just having their organization, there's knowledge of their play, everything. It's got to be a great. There was also an article I read that he has been linked with Anthony Richardson already.
Yes.
That he signed on to help Mr. Richardson get, up to speed and keep him up to speed and NFL and plenty left for Coach Rivers to do. Doesn't sound like it's over for Coach, yes.
Well, we're in the 2-minute warning, and the watch party's pretty much not watching.
Yeah, like I said earlier, we're going up against the holidays, kids are out of school.
Yeah.
Kind of not looking great for them in this game, but I'm in here, support the coach.
All right, Scott, thank you.
Yeah.
The Colts are trailing here. They still have the offense out of
Still the story of the year though.
playoff
I think in
situation.
sports in general.
They were eliminated from the
Hey, well,
playoffs.
y'all stay right where you are. Hold on.
Week 17. Or a loss tonight and a Houston win.
I really wish they would put his statistics back.
I got the game on behind you.
Chance to get into the playoffs.
here.
Well under 10% coming in tonight.
And it goes across. Oh, and it's dropped. That's going to be a turnover down. Colts with a minute 56 left.
We're just talking about their playoff chances. They go from 12% down to 5% after tonight. Basically, you got to count on the Jaguars losing the next two games and Houston losing the next two games as well. Now, the good thing is that the Colts play both of those teams. Right. But I think other than that, both Jaguars and Houston have a pretty easy schedule.
Only
The
5
last two,
teams
so an uphill battle, but giving them a 5% chance of making the playoffs after tonight. So as long as there's a chance, then maybe you do still part of it.
Yeah,
You keep Phil Rivers
I
out
still
there.
got an opportunity, yeah. And like I say, he's playing good ball.
And they play at noon next week, 1 o'clock time slot, so they won't know if somebody else won or lost before they play their game. So they're going to have to go into that game as a, hopefully, you got to win this game. So
And I think throughout the last few games, every game is like that.
yeah, and tonight, of course, had to feel like that as well. But this is a true do or die next week without question. And then you got to count on other people as well.
There's others, but
What a great story. 49ers are bound to win their division and bound to head into the playoffs. And they go quite well in the playoffs as well. So, good night for the 49ers.
Yeah, taking the victory knee right there. I'll let the clock.
This is about the time Coach Rivers would walk across the field at high school.
Yeah, yeah. Now, one thing that was interesting, Coach Hansen, he had 277 yards tonight. He was 23 of 35, 2 TDs and 1 interception. I mean, that's a pretty good night for anybody. But we saw him arguing with some of the officials there after one of the series, and it looked very reminiscent of Coach on the sideline.
because he went out and had a heck of a night. I mean, he did his part.
The defense just didn't play.
Yeah, the defense gave us allowed 48 points. Yeah, allowed 48 points in defense. You got to criticize the defense, at least the defense. No question about that. The interception, even Troy Aikman said the receiver turned a little too quickly on that.
And the defender broke on it, knew where it was going at that point. And then he had clear field.
By that time of the game as well, pick six meant nothing at that point in time of the game. 6 points didn't mean anything. The pick is what meant something. So they go down 48 to 27. Again, the defense gave up 48. Phil Rivers, 275 yards. As much as they want to say Grandpa Philip Rivers and 44-year-old Philip Rivers, all I got to say is Coach Philip Rivers threw for 275 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's right. A great performance by the coach. Glad to see him out there still producing. Hate they didn't get the win, but good game for Coach.
Y'all think the groovy goat?
Groovy Goat, man.
And it's where it's at. Monday Night Football is the Groovy Goat.
Awesome place for Monday Night Football. Big screens. These two games are amazing here. And just, incredible food. Great menu. Right here at the Groovy Goat in Owa. My first time here. It's awesome.
So we're going to close y'all. Close that.
All right, in the Wild Cardinal Network. Loss for Philip Rivers tonight. But again, 275 yards for Coach Rivers, 2 touchdowns. That's what we're going to think about. We got next week, we're heading up to Indianapolis. The Wild Cardinal Network will be there, along with 20 or 30 of these St. Michael students. Still got a chance at the playoffs with Coach Rivers.
That's going to end it for tonight on the Wild Cardinal Network.
Everybody that's joined us, we want to thank everyone for joining us. John Treveas coming along and interviewing so many of our players. What a night. Thank you very much from the Groovy Goat, Wild Cardinal Network.
Go Cards. Thank you. Thank y'all. Signing off. Y'all have a good one.